down here drinking my coffee this morning. Ain't no telling where the cat's gonna land at, I promise you. Millie wants to jump on the table. I gotta find a way to stop that from happening. Look, there she is. And trying to stop that from happening because I don't want her on my table when I eat. So now she's laying down. Y'all, if I don't see none of your comments, because I'm trying to find out how to get this to work one at a time. But I wanted to come out and give my thankfulness. By the way, I'm drinking me some Folgers coffee this morning. What I did want to say is this. I'm thankful to be able to wake up this morning. I'm thankful that I don't have a sore throat. I can swallow. And you guys, please, 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 please forgive the wind. Forgive me. Excuse the wind. Move, 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 Millie. Move, move. Y'all, I should have had some kind of little stick or something. I don't know. Let me see who this is. Jewel, good morning. Thankful for life and family and Jesus. It's such a blessing to be here. We go through trials in life, and every day is not going to be the same day. This ain't. Who is this? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, that's Jewel again. I wish the phone was totally different. Hopefully Millie don't keep messing with the bottom of this tripod. See, for some reason she wanna rub against it. Um, this morning I had a few things that is going on with me, and I know I got to get it done. I know it's got to get done, and I have a meeting to go to, and I have to attend it. I got to, because I think they're take me for a joke. I wonder what a gas truck pulling up, y'all, some butane. I don't know if the butane truck for me or for somebody else. It must be for somebody else. But they kind of going a little bit fast. So I had to slow down for a little bit. I have to attend that. That was on my mind this morning. But I know I got to get it done because it keeps bothering me. And what is that? They say if you stand for nothing, stand for something. You stand for nothing, you stand for something. You stand for something, you stand for nothing. Or something like that it goes. I got to figure out that phrase, y'all. But they're taking me for a joke. And part of me is saying, hey, like Millie sitting there. Oh, Phyllis, just leave it alone. Just let it go. But it won't let it go. Yeah, and it's time for me another haircut. I'm going back with another haircut. I don't really want it to get long. It's gonna get hot, and I don't like hot flashes. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I have a friend, and it's not a date friend. It's not a friend. It's not a nothing like that. It's a man friend. But this man friend said something to me, and it was said that, I had to take the man friend to the store. He's an older person. And I said, I need to go in there and get something. And he said, well, if you're going in, you go in. Because I don't want to be embarrassed because you have a short haircut. You need me. You looking at me as a short haircut, and it's an embarrassment. Let me tell you something. It's a lot of older, not older men in the South. They feel like women are to keep their hair. I see this one lady, her hair was falling out. She had a husband, and she would try all kinds of grease, oil in her scalp, and her hair was falling out in patches. And I told her, I said, why don't you just cut it? And she said, he don't want to be seen with me with short hair. All women ought to have hair. That's the problem. The country is the way to go, but country old men, they're leaving out anyway, you know. But it's something, you know, it just didn't make sense to me. And he said, it's embarrassing to go in the store with you. Most women ought to be glorified of their hair. I almost wanted to pick up a rock and hit him. But then I realized, man, you ain't even worth it. I'm taking you to the store to get you some food to eat and taking you on your errands. And I just sit in the car and play on my phone, but I needed to go in there and get something. I didn't even let it bother me. I didn't even want to put the energy into it as trying to make him understand, you know. And then I'm looking at, look, this is what's so bad about it. This is what's so bad about it is he got hair that's skipping in his head. A bald spot here, bald spot there, bald spot there. Okay, man. Yep. It's a lot of people that will appreciate it, you know, and I just looked at it as whatever. Excuse the wind. I'm hoping you guys can hear me. Just keep coming next to me. And I'm just looking at the person, and they dye their hair. They try to mount, the spots are missing. Now I ought to be the one that's embarrassed, okay? Okay. The spots in the head is missing. It's like spots. But they placing dye over the spots so then it can kind of blend in like the hair ain't left. Ain't that crazy? So I had to decide, do you want to place your energy on this? Just let it go. Just let it ride. Ain't no need of you even trying to argue about it. So I went into the store, and they went into the store. You have to realize what is more important to you. To fight the battle, argue the battle, get sick over the battle. Oh no, they did this to me. See, you earn your right to not say anything as you get older. Because in your head, you're sitting there like, look at this fool. This fool is talking about my head, but they looking like a bigger fool than I'm. And I see a lot of women with their hair cut, and I'm like, I don't even like you, so what do you care? I don't even like you. By the way, I don't even really know your name. What is your favorite color? You know, I'm like, okay. Yeah. On this video, you might see, on my videos, you might see me coming out a little bit more than what I was due to the situation. And I have somebody to talk to. I'm going to tell you guys something. And let me see how a way I can put it. I'm at the point now, I don't care if you like me or not. It used to be a time you're like, oh wow, what did I do to him? And people tell you, you know, well, you go and you tell them you forgive you if you did anything wrong. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't finna say I'm sorry. I'm 57 years old. I'm not finna go knock on your door. I'm not gonna say, well, what happened? Why you don't like me? I don't care. I don't care. And I just really don't. I don't care. You're the one with the problem. I've learned to take that energy and do something a whole lot better. Um, Call me ugly, call me fat. I really don't care. Um, then you got to look at this. By the time the day is over with, them people go home, they going to sleep. You think them people really stand up to say, you know, they really ugly. Why are they so ugly? Why is they so fat? Why are they with a bald head? Yeah. Hold on, let me hit this. My brother trying to call me, and I'm not gonna answer right now. He came in the screen. Um, I'm a beautiful person, but I am an aggravator. Um, the reason I say that is to say this: I will aggravate you, and I have a friend the same way as I am. I'm telling you guys the God honest truth, okay? When I say aggravate, um, somebody came and told me. They said, you know, I don't know if I ever told you guys this or not. You know, I heard your mama got around real good. She was out there. And I said, hmm, my mama had 10 men, yours only had 5. So my mama was a big hole, yours was a little hole. I'm telling you, you know, you didn't even have to lie. You know, not saying the problem was true, but you do stuff to throw back at them to make them think about something. And you keep a smile on your face. You can be mad as I don't know what, but you don't even have to even say anything. Just say little things like that. Like my friend say, well, you know, you ain't got no hair on you, bald. I said, well, yours is skipping. You got a patch there, a patch there, a patch there. And I'm like, well, yours is skipping. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like you a man still since you missing your hair? Now, see, men have a bald spot. I haven't understood that. They have a bald spot right up in here. I think to me, when men cut their hair off on the side and don't try to do that comb over, I think that is really to me. I think that really looks nice. But when you try to make something out of nothing and you try to make it look like something, I'm like, so do you really think that you really looking at appealing? I mean, you're bringing noticing. People are noticing your head. See, that's how come I say I'm an aggravator. I it's another word for that because if you come at me on something, I will give something to you and walk away. And you know, Brenda said, Phyllis, somebody gonna hurt you. I say if they would leave me alone, I wouldn't say nothing back to them. I wouldn't say nothing back to them if they would just leave me alone. So I've learned to say little sly stuff to make them think, you know, and then keep smiling. Yeah, yeah. Uh, Somebody said I had a woman and she, because you know they were kind of like, well, their spouse had passed away and they didn't have that spouse anymore. And she was real pretty and she had real pretty hair. For some reason, I say, do you really think we like each other? What's the problem? I mean, she's deceased. I think you need to go find her. You know, go get her. You know, walk away. So now it's at the point they don't want to talk to me on nothing the whole trip, and then now you need me again to take you somewhere else next week. I think that ride needs to just be really smooth because I'm gonna come back at you now. I'm gonna come back at you. These few days has really changed me a lot. I see more beauty than anything now. I see something worthwhile and where are you gonna take your energy to? Come on now. What are you gonna do with it? Are you gonna be bitter? Oh, I got another friend that's very, very bitter. I promise you. I mean, very bitter. And she always called me on advice. And one day I went to go visit, not too long ago. But you could see the hate. You could cut the hate with a knife. And I'm like, why are you so hateful? You need to quit this. Let it go. It was so much, I mean, it was so much hate you could see black. Seriously, I could see black. Mentally, physically, it's like a whole big old black smoke. And it, I mean, just really, and I'm like, I can't do this. I say, God, creator, I can't do this. I can't be a friend to this. And some say, maybe you can say a word to. I'm like, do you really want to pass away like this? Do you really want all this hate? Do you really want all this hate? So, and they call me and they talk, and all, and I'm like, what good happened to you today? So I have to take that and turn it to something else. Are you thinking about planting any flowers today? What is the best tree that you sit up under? So you got to change, you try to, I have to keep it on that level, because if I go on down there, I'm going to be forced and pushed into that cloud of hate. So it's kind of changing a little bit, because she have to listen to me talk about all the good things. If she talking about, well, this person and that person, and then I turn around, well, you know what? That person had on a pretty dress. Did you see that dress? Oh my God, that dress was beautiful. I have to change it up a little bit. And but they still call me. I'm like, maybe. And I don't, another thing I don't do. I don't throw religion on anybody. Nope. Now, I will say this. Our way of thinking has been way off guard. I'm talking about me attending church. I'm not talking about none of y'all. I'm talking about me, okay? Me attending church made me think that God did not love me. My creator did not love me. I promise you, it was, they talk more about hate than God. Church started with, don't let the devil ride you. And they will really get you. You guys know my church stories. A lot of people that follows me know my church stories. Why would you have a song with Satan's name in it? I don't understand that. Why would you do that? Like, they would sit there. I'm talking about me. I ain't talking about none of y'all, so don't even get twisted. I'm talking about my experience in church. And they would sit there. Don't let the devil ride. Don't let the devil ride. Think about that. What is that? I'm going to have to go back and read that. I really am. It don't stay on it like it would with my laptop. I will get another phone so that I will be able to read you guys' comments. So please forgive me. I need another phone. Y'all, I need another phone. I just want a phone that just so I can sit right there. I think I probably could find one and run off Wi-Fi, or find one that could just read the comments. But anyway, they had that song. And then another song. I'm going to put Satan under my feet and stomp him. I'm going to put Satan under my feet and stomp him. Why would you just constantly, who gave you the right? Just think about it. Who gave you the right to put this song out there for the people in the church? You know, why would you just sit there and just do this? Why couldn't you say, I'm going to put love under my feet? I'm put love under my feet. I'm going to put love under my feet and just love, love, love. Why would you? And oh, testimony, y'all, at church. Testimony. Glory. I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about me, okay? Testimony was something too. Like, say for instance, I'm just sitting here talking to you guys. Some days, it's no telling what you're gonna get off me. Cause it is what it is now. It was like one lady stood up and said this. It rained this morning. It rained this morning and the devil was a lie. He didn't think I was going to come to church. He didn't think I would come to church. The devil, it raining. Now, what in the hell you going to do without water? Now, the devil ain't had nothing to do with rain. Rain comes to you for your good. So you guys have been, a lot of people were conditioned, and there's still some of them out there now, conditioned to believe if you get a flat on your car, that's the devil. No, I don't think so. You got a flat. It was a flat. The way I take it, if I should get a flat on my tire and I'm headed somewhere, call me crazy. If I'm headed somewhere and I get a flat, I look at this. Okay, I'm at a standstill. I can't go no further. But I prayed before I left. So it's blocking me from what I don't need to come in contact with. That's the way I think. Yeah. It's blocking me from somebody I didn't need to come in contact with. So, oh well. I just really believe a lot of our generation around, because I'm 57, was taught for so long to believe something that is not there. And they take you down through there because a lot of people in the South, that's what they believed in. Like, I always said this, the Pope was going to make it to heaven. Because all the Pope do is pray. I'm like, man, I used to believe that. Man, he going to make it to heaven. Why can I be like the Pope and just pray 24 hours a day? And then I had a one family member prayed for so long and went to sleep on their knees. Like, wow, they're going to really make it to heaven. Yeah, that's the way you think when you're young, And was having a affair the whole time. Some people just give a lot of people credit. They really do. They're going to Dexter do it all, y'all. They give people a whole lot of credit. And by me going and listening and moving around and doing my thankfulness, it really helps. And it don't take you to have to go to church. People need to stop that because I can't use the word on here, so I will use the word infection. When the infection shut down everybody for a while and there was no churches, how you survived? You wasn't going to church. So how did you survive? Your creator, your God. That's how you survived. And I do believe giving gratitude on everything. Like the wind is blowing. It's kind of cool out here this morning. I'm so thankful that I got a jacket. You see, it didn't take no preacher to tell me to put on a jacket. And another thing. This boy out here with this phone, I ain't gonna tell you. another thing. When I look at how the Creator created me, and it didn't take church. It did not take church. It did not take people hollering over you, knocking you on the floor. Yeah, the church I went to, they knock you on the floor. They don't push you. They do push you, but they knock you. I just say knock you and take your head and just throw you down. That's just the way they do it. But if my mama was pregnant, and my mama didn't go to church really, I'm being honest. I think she went to church when she was when she was younger. But my mama was pregnant with me for 9 months. 9 months, my mama was pregnant with me. Only thing she had to do was eat and drink. I wasn't worried about nothing. Now you think about this worry. Take the worry. You think about it. Your mama wasn't worried that you didn't get any fingers. Your mama wasn't worried that your eyes did not grow and form. Your mama wasn't worried about your head. See, you don't be worried about any of that stuff. It happened, and it don't really take anybody knocking you down on the floor to figure it. I'm wondering how did everybody make it through the infection without a pastor, and they still here. How did they make it? And it went on for almost 2 years, and somebody's still going on. Look at Millie down here. I didn't knock this cat out. I didn't take the cat. You didn't live it. This cat just running and going. These cats and dogs, and we got 3 puppies around here. You see, it's a greater something than what we are. It's something greater. And you look at that Bible, and everybody, I'm not putting religion on anybody. Period. I'm not putting no religion on anybody. But you read that Bible, and you stay in that Bible all day, and you didn't fell asleep, and you and then it's like and then a lot of people didn't know how to read, especially the people down here, like the older people, the older generation in their 90s and 90s, 70s. They're all long gone, so they didn't know how to read. So how did they make it? Millie, would you please stop? Move. How did they make it? You had somebody greater. See, man don't do anything. Your God do everything. And if you don't know how to read or write, you're trying to say, oh, I don't know how to read or write, so I need the pastor to talk to me to make me let me get this. And these older people had a whole family, kept a clean house, cooked dinner, washed clothes, did everything. But it didn't take them to know how to read. You see, the world, this stuff is crazy. Just until you sit back and you look at things like this. I don't know, Millie looked like she just all down here on my feet. And it's just crazy on how people had their mind conditioned. Always know you are somebody. And you can do it without even being at a church. You can make your own place where you want to worship. You can go walking down the road and you can talk to them. You can drive in your car. That's where a lot of my stuff. Y'all, Millie is down here. And if I could get me a stick, let me see. And I don't know why she's around these legs down here. But if you could, come here. See, this here cat just want me to just pay attention to her. Look, it's just love. Look at her. It's just love. Look at her. This is what she wants. She wants, and sometimes she'll do this. Sometimes she's good, and sometimes she's not. Sometimes she wants. Come on, Millie, say hi. Say hi. But she really think I got something. And Millie really can't bite you. You can stick your finger in her mouth, and she will not bite you. This cat bite me, I'm gonna be mad. I don't know what, but look, she just, and she's a beautiful cat. You see, everything worked together for your good. Now she's trying to ignore me. I know what she wants. She wants some wet cat food. She wants that cat food in the can. You ready to get down? You ready to get down? Are you ready? Say goodbye to everybody. Ow, ow. She don't know how to bite nobody. Um, I just sit back and I look at stuff and I'm in my bed and I think now. I see so much. But I'm going to tell you something too. As for women, I don't know what this cat wants, but now she's really getting on my nerve. As for women, know that you got a lot of strength within yourself. Know that you got a lot of power. Know that you are somebody. No matter what people say about you, know that you are somebody. Try meditating. Meditation will take you down through there. Meditation will put you where you can be good, where you can think. Meditation takes me to a whole nother world. I just lay in the bed and I go to a whole nother world. But they didn't teach us that in church. They taught us what you could not do. They taught you what you couldn't do. And when you get older, you know it's more to the story. It's more to the story. If you didn't know Our Father prayer, oh my God, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. You had to learn that by heart. 23rd Psalm, you had to learn that by heart. To each his own. If you believe that, you believe that. I'm not going to believe all this stuff. I'm just not, because there's more to the story than what people think. You know, what people, you just can't sit there and tell me some of anything now. I sit there and look at you. Okay, so I don't know what happened. I'm not going to pay, I just sit there and just, they say a still tongue totes a wise head. They ain't lying. Just be still and just let folks say what they want to say. I double dare y'all to go out there in nature every day and walk and think. And everything will start coming to you. How I feel is I think prayer, but meditation, listening to God. Yep. I believe that. Meditation and listening to God. Meditation will take you down through there. Meditation will help you out so much. Because you are talking to God. And you're talking, I look down here where I'm at, and I do believe a lot of old people saying. A lot of old people saying. Like the days they plant. The older people, they really used to go by that almanac. They went by the almanac. The older people went by the stars. The older people went by when to cut your hair by the moon. Do you see the way the universe is working? They didn't know anything about all that reading and writing. They really relied on nature. And they really relied on the universe. They did. They really did. In times when slavery was going on, they knew what side the bark of the tree was, which way to go here, which way to do this, which way. See, that's nothing but the universe. That's nothing but the universe. They didn't go by that other stuff, or you're going to hell if you don't do this, and the Baptist church. Yeah. Y'all, I guess I might be all over the place with this, but I'm telling you about the universe works for your good. It's what you do for your good, and take it and look at the earth and look at the sky and listen to the birds and I've learned. Okay, let me tell you guys this. I don't know, y'all may not be in the country, but if you have a whole flock of birds over the top of your head, if you got a whole flock and they over the top of your head, if you do this, they divide. It's beautiful too. It's beautiful. They just divide. Another thing that it really works with the universe, your earth. Let's just say your energy level is low, and if you can't do it, go. Why these people sound like they on a flat? I don't know why they call it like a truck fella on a flat. Go outside, stand firmly on the ground, find you a spot, stand firmly on the ground with no shoes on. A lot of people can't do that. I do it all the time. People say, you ain't got no shoes on your feet. Oh, well, you boost that energy back in there. See, they don't teach you this. They didn't teach us this in church. I'm 57. They didn't teach you this. How to gain your energy back up. Um, Another thing, go outside. Go in the fall time. Look at those trees with no leaves. The next day, go out there again. Go out there into springtime and you'll start seeing those leaves. It's like it's just, you can just see stuff just growing. And guess what? Ain't no preacher made no leaves on no tree. Going to church ain't made no leaves on the tree. It just ain't happening. Know God for yourself. Know Him for yourself. Don't just go there and listen to it and then, wow, I just saw something about that calling. Yeah, my friend got me into grounding. She even got me a grounding mat. Especially when stuff is going on, go outside, just stand out there on the ground. Stand out there on the ground. A lot of people don't have a whole lot of concrete. If you can find, go to a park. I would say go to a park that where dogs are not allowed. That's where you go. Where dogs ain't allowed. That's the park you go to. Y'all, somebody give me the time, because I can't see time. I got something I need to do. What time is it, y'all? I'm in Louisiana. So go to a park that is not, dogs are not allowed, because you can take your shoes off and just stand up there. Stand up there. They don't teach you this in church. I see minister. Wow, I just saw something. Okay. Oh, 10:50. Y'all, I gotta go now. I'll probably be back on since I can use my phone. Hey, y'all want me to come back? I'll probably be down out there in the field. I go out there in the field because it's something that I need to do. And I will be back in another. I might come on about 2:00. What about that? About 2:00 I'll come on. I'm gonna start going live more often because this is much easier outside for me to go live. And I can show you a little bit about the country. Y'all look, y'all like my glasses, but you can't really see the pink. You like my glasses? They pinky. They bifocals too. So when I look down, see, okay, kind of blurred, but when I look down, yeah, I'm okay. I got to go and take care of something, but I will be back. I will be back since I got my new setup gear, and I'm just gonna probably sit out here and I'm gonna find me a phone that somebody ain't using and put the Wi-Fi to it so I'll be able to read a little bit longer because I can't. And we take this one on. Bye. Millie, say goodbye. Billy, say goodbye. Millie. Let me see. There she goes. Isn't she a beautiful cat? She heard somebody going in the house. Okay, y'all. Let me get off of here. I got something I need to do. I probably might come on about 2:00. Y'all look for me. Look for me. Look for me. Look for me. I know she's beautiful. She's a very pretty cat. And I'll be right back in about 2:00.